Hey everybody, welcome to another Buddy Reviews. Today we're checking out the Valhalla Airsoft Sacrificial Lens Kit for XPS, EXPS optics and their knockoffs. This one is a specific one for the AKFIRE Eotech 558. I've actually reviewed that. We'll get into that here in a minute. But first, Corporate Wars Blood Money 3 this October. If you use my code MUDDY, you will get $5 off your ticket. Definitely get on that. It's going to be a good time. It's a fantastic game. It's at D14 Airsoft, Kinetic Impact puts on a wonderful event. Anyway, let's get on it. The Valhalla Airsoft Sacrificial Lens Kit. Does it matter if you buy the proper kit for your Eotech? Yeah, it does. And I learned that the hard way. So I have three 558 repros here. I have an AKFIRE with a Onehundred Concepts kill flash on it. I've got an AKFIRE that is naked and needs protection. And I've got this rando that came with a magnifier that has little custom crappy Lexan I cut out to press fit in because I don't want to lose all my lenses. This guy does not work with this guy. Tried it, and what's going on is I don't know if the AKFIRE is off or if this one is off, but as you can see, the bezel is just like just a little bit, like quarter of an inch longer on this guy than this guy, and that little bit makes this not fit at all. This is definitely made for the AKFIREs. Because they made a specific AKFIRE one, that tells me the AKFIRE bezels are smaller than the normal bezels, and they had to have an AKFIRE specific. When you get this, it is 3D printed. It does have the same Valhalla Airsoft little dragon, three-headed dragon logo on it. That is right here. It's on here. And whatever material they use for the 3D printing, it is flexible, which you're going to need that flex. It comes with two sacrificial lenses. They're like, looks like two millimeter Lexan, and it does press fit right in here. That takes a little bit at first. It didn't feel like it was going to go all the way in, but once I just kind of pushed, I got it all the way through. I was a little hesitant at first because I didn't want to break something, but I got it in. You get a second lens right here. Hopefully that's all you'll need, but if you need more, you can buy them individually from Valhalla Airsoft, so that's cool. Installation. Here is the AKFIRE Eotech. Here is the installation. You're going to come get it from the back. You're going to put it in behind. And then you're going to have to flex this to get that lip over the bezel. And once you get it in there, push and it's in. You have a slight offset from the sacrificial lens. So there's a little bit of flex and give. You can kind of, or a little crooked. You can kind of see these two little divots through the back of the lens. They're not distracting, but they are there. There we go. And we're going to see how the reticle looks with that on. It shouldn't look any different than with it, or without it, because it's just a piece of clear Lexan. But you never know. So I'm going to take the battery out of this guy, put it in this guy, and we will check that out. So some of you were probably, or would most likely go, well, why not just use another Onehundred Concepts kill flash, or a hex cap with a kill flash? And I like them, I do. However, some people might not like the little like honeycomb grid that you can see when you're looking through your Eotech. I personally don't. It doesn't bother me, and I like it, and it's a very robust protection. But I wanted to see what it was like with the world was like without that. So this is the AKFIRE at full power. The reticle seems to be just fine. I don't really notice any issues. And it looks good on there. Not obtrusive, not too big, too cumbersome, too weird. Very simple piece of kit. But it's a nice protective piece of kit that is going to save your investment, especially if you are a younger broker airsofter who can't really afford to buy a new Eotech every time he blows an Eotech out. This is going to be something you're going to really want to invest in. It's these weird little things in airsoft that people don't always think about, and I don't see a ton of reviews on, and that's why I like to buy stuff like this. One, to protect my stuff, but two, to bring this kind of content to you guys so you get to see it firsthand instead of just looking on a website going, well, will that work? What does it look like? Is that good? And my take is the Valhalla Airsoft 558 sacrificial lens protector for the AKFIRE is a good buy and probably a must. Longevity wise, I don't know how long this, what is this stuff? This filament will like last to lots of beating and like usage. I don't foresee it being a problem, but I've had some other 3D printed stuff break within 6 months, so we'll see how long it lasts. I don't think it's going to get too bad. I will see how it works in the Texas heat, and then we'll also be using it during the winter, see how it works in the cold, and if it gets brittle or not. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. I hope you got something out of this review. As always, get out there, play some airsoft, protect your investments with either something like the Valhalla kit, something like the Onehundred Concepts, whatever. Just protect your stuff. And I'll see you in the field. Peace.